You're listening to the Call Kent podcast, where Kent C. Dodds answers questions and gives insights to software engineers like you. Now, let's hear the call.
Hi, Kent. My name is Hector. I have been working for 5 years as a React developer. Currently, I feel like I'm stuck at this position. Seems like I'm doing the same things all over again, and I don't see any development in my career path. So I don't know what should I do next. Should I build an UI library or learn a different framework like Angular or Vue, or I don't know, maybe learn a bit about the backend or something? How do I know that I reach the senior level? Thank you so much for the answer.
And that was the call. Here's what Kent had to say.
Hey, Hector. Thanks for the question. It's been a while since you asked, so I apologize for taking so much time to get back to you. So this is actually a really common question. A lot of engineers get to this point where they're unsure how to get to the next step, how to progress, how to know that they're whether they're at the senior level or not. So I've got a couple of thoughts. The first is I have a blog post titled "Stop Being a Junior." That I will link in the description here that talks about how we kind of hold ourselves back, and that you can kind of make yourself do more than you're doing now. And then I also, I think one of the, actually, I'm going to be launching the Epic programming principles officially very soon. But one of those programming principles is you go down to level up. So I'll link to that as well. Let me just add a note to myself, go down to level up. And that is going to hopefully would help you figure out ways to increase your level of ability with the tools of your choice. I do often get people asking, like, should I be branching outside of the tools that I'm using now? I think that there is merit to doing that if that's something that you're interested in or you want to kind of expand your ability. But if you want to just get really, really good at the tools that you're using, then going down to level up helps a lot. So you just dive into the tool itself, build it from scratch or like a naive version of it. And you'll be much more effective using that tool. So I actually do this in all of my teaching. Before we bring in React, we're using DOM nodes. And then when we bring in React, we leave behind the JSX, we use create element, and then we bring in JSX. And then when I'm teaching testing, we build our own testing framework first, and then we bring in the testing framework. And then I teach you how to make your own render function, and then we bring in testing library to use that render function. And so, and like the use hook, we build our own use hook, and then we bring in the React's official use hook. And so like this pattern of teaching is like how I think is really important to really understand stuff, and that will help you level up really, really well. If you do want to expand your horizons, that is also awesome. In my feeling is that you learn things as you need them, and maybe, of course, you want to invest, like you're seeing a company that you want to work at, and they use different technology than you do. And so you're going to spend time learning that. But even that is a like as needed basis because you need to learn that technology to be able to work at the company. So as far as like knowing whether you are currently or like when you're going to be a senior or whatever, I think everybody's definition of that word is different anyway. And so my article about like stop being a junior maybe will give you some things to think about with that. I'm not too concerned about that particular term. So yeah, hopefully that helps you, Hector. Good luck.
This has been the Call Kent podcast. Learn more about Kent at kentcdodds.com and get your own questions answered at kentcdodds.com/calls.